Yo, Makk4real checking in again. Welcome back to the 24th episode. It's the 24th episode. Wow. Wow. 24 episodes in. And, hey, getting better every week. Feeling better every week. And I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having peace and love because the holidays are coming. And it's starting to get cold out. And you don't want to be, out here fucked up when it's cold. You know how that's. So, hey, everybody get right. It's cuffing season. Find you somebody. But don't settle for nothing toxic, though. Don't settle for nothing toxic. But if you can, find you somebody. But if it's toxic, just, find peace within yourself. But, hey, we're back. We got a lot of news to cover. A lot going on. So let's get straight into it. It was a school shooting at Timberview. I did a little research on what's going on. The guy's name is Timothy Simpson. So allegedly there was a fight, and he came to the school. He came back. I don't know if he came back, but apparently he had a firearm. He opened fire. He opened fire on a few different students. There was a young man that I noticed. His age was 15. The victim's name was Zacchaeus Selby. And then there was a 14-year-old girl as well as a 25-year-old teacher shot. And it's very unfortunate that kids are not being monitored and there's not enough attention being paid to young kids, even though they're in established, well-off, and quite frankly wealthy community like Mansfield. Mansfield is a I'm from the area. Mansfield is a quite wealthy, it's a quite wealthy community. And even though that we have children that are in those communities, their parents are still not being able to monitor these kids enough to where someone's bringing a gun to school. Like, come on, if someone's bringing a gun, clearly they're not being monitored by parents. If you're bringing a whole gun to the schoolhouse, like, come on here. So then they interviewed the parents, and the verbiage from the mother was that basically the son was well off. He was able to afford nice clothes, pull up to school in nice cars, and so that's the reason why he was being bullied. Can't make this stuff up. And she insists that, it was a bully situation, defense situation. There was a build-up over time, that type of thing. And the lawyer said, quote unquote, that this wasn't someone that went to school looking to shoot up a school. Well, what was he looking to do? Because that's exactly what transpired here. The victim was a 14 and a 15-year-old. I couldn't imagine if that was my 14-year-old little sister or daughter being shot up by someone who's basically legally an adult. I don't know what I would do. I don't know if there would be a Timothy anymore after that. But anyway, the victim, the boy, was Zechariah. What's his first name? I don't remember his last name. He was shot, and Timothy is 18. So they want us to believe that there was a 15-year-old bullying an 18-year-old. So when I heard that, I started looking around. I was like, I went to many schools in my childhood, and I couldn't imagine someone 3 years older being bullied by someone 3 years younger. That is just absurd. That is absurd. And so apparently the family's rather well off. His bail was $7,500. They covered that as soon as it was posted. So apparently the family is well off. They showed the sister. The sister had like a really fake looking butt. I don't know if it was fake, but I put it like this, man. Timothy, I wouldn't fuck your sister at all. So even though I don't respect you at all. I think I think you're scum of the earth, but I want to fuck your sister. But anyway, on to the next subject. But so Meek Mill dropped this album. Apparently that's big news in the hip hop world, so I have to bring it up. But I just don't listen to Meek Mill at all. I think that his music is trash. Me personally, I think Meek Mill's music is trash. If you think I'm tripping, please comment. Please let me know if I'm tripping and send me a link to some cold songs. I just think Meek Mill's music sucks. And I respect his hustle. I respect everything he's accomplished, coming from Philly. For sure respect that. I respect all hoods. But I just think Meek Mill's music sucks ass. So I did not listen to it. And if it is good, though, let me know. But I had to bring it up because it's part of the hip-hop news. In sports news, Kyrie apparently does not want to take the vaccine, so the Nets are going to rule him out for the season and also have to pay him $17 million. So I know the Nets front office, they're looking around like, because that's part of the game. That's part of the game, And unless they can dribble past Draymond Green, and unless they know how to hit fadeaway threes against Steph, go toe for toe with Steph Curry, they have no choice. They have to drop that bag. And I believe in getting vaccinated, but if he doesn't want, I can't tell anybody. The way I look at it is, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I listen to scientists and doctors, though. And I respect science. And I respect medicine, which is why I chose to get the vaccine. Because I consulted with doctors, with my personal doctors, and they informed me that I should get it. So I decided to get it. But if you did not, I cannot be mad at you or call you dumb because you didn't. Or call myself smart because I did. So Kyrie is within his right. He's within his right. And he's also going to be within his bag because guaranteed contracts. Yeah, nigga, guaranteed contracts. They are a thing to think. It's what he's saying all the way to the bank. When he's not going to practice, not going to games, he's not dribbling the ball or shooting, but he's still headed to the bank. Shout out to Kyrie. Shout out to Kyrie finessing the man. In other sports news, Wilder lost to Fury again. I'm going to just say it. This is what I think about Wilder. I respect any athlete that gets in there and works hard, works day in, day out to live out his dreams. Okay, that's my predecessor, so I can say, that nigga can't fight. I mean, god damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. He'll knock a nigga out. He can throw a punch. But this is a nigga that can't fight, bro. He can't fight. He let that white boy get up in there and made him look foolish, man. He hit the Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope. This nigga was hitting moves on him. He was crossing him, juking him in the ring, bro. He made him look foolish, dog. Wilder, you got to learn how to box if you're going to be a boxer, man. Or you going to get yourself hurt, dog. Cause Fury can box. I don't understand what's up with Wilder, bro. Like I don't know if he never played basketball. He's just a stiff. He's stiff. He has no smooth. He has no smooth little dancing about him. He's just out there looking like a snowman. He's like a snowman going against a jackrabbit. He's like in basketball, it's like a point guard going against the center, and Wilder's the center, and Fury's the point guard, except the point guard's taller than the center. You see what I'm saying? Like, if the point guard go against the center, of course if the point guard's taller than the center, of course he's gonna be better than the center, because he can't move. This dude has no coordination. He's just going around just like, I don't know, I don't get it, man. I don't understand his training. He has no technique. He has a good punch. I don't see how he ever beat. Looking at that fight, I don't see how he ever beat Fury. Because he's not a boxer, he's a puncher. He's a puncher. But if you're going against a boxer knows how to dodge punches. So once he dodges your punches, there's nothing you can do. And that's just an L for the whole black culture. Wilder, don't try to fight that nigga. Don't try to fight that white boy again, Wilder. As a matter of fact, just retire. Just retire, and we'll have to bring another nigga up to fight him, because you can. He's better. Okay, in local news in Dallas, do y'all remember that Highland Hills apartment? There was an explosion which injured 8 people. Well, we found out apparently what was the cause of that explosion. So I'm going to read this article. A man is behind bars, accused of firing a gun that contributed to a natural gas explosion at a southeast Dallas apartment complex. It injured 8 people last month, including Florida, Dallas firefighters, Dallas police say. Tuesday afternoon, Dallas police confirmed they charged 28-year-old Philip Dinkins with several counts of deadly conduct related to the September 29th explosion. Dallas Fire Rescue confirmed Tuesday evening that Dinkins fired into a vacant apartment at Highland Hills Apartments and severed a gas line connected to an oven, leading to a gas leak. I wonder why he did that. Next morning, after residents called 911 to report smell of natural gas, firefighters arrived to check the smell. Okay. Due to the damage that was done by the explosion of the apartment building was demolished later that day, residents told NBC5 they suspected gunfire the night before may have been caused the gas leak that led to the explosion. During the course of the investigation, a bullet was found that matched the gun that Philip Dinkins had in his possession when he was arrested this month. Dinkins, who police said is in custody on a family violence warrant, now faces 7 deadly conduct charges in connection with the explosion. Okay, well, it doesn't really say in this article, but I saw this shit on the news. So this nigga was chasing his baby mama with a gun. I'm only saying that's what was reported. I'm gonna preface it with this. This is what was reported. He was chasing his baby mama down with a gun. Come on, y'all. God damn, he was chasing his baby mama with a gun. Okay, and she went and hid in the vacant apartment for safety, and he shot bullet holes through the apartment. I mean, come on. You gotta be kidding me, man. We gotta do better, black community. But anyway, this nigga's in custody, as he should be, and, man, that's just stupid. That's all I can say about it. That is just stupid. Apparently, he was a known gang member, and gang banging, Gang banging. He was gang banging. But yeah, guys, we gotta stop gang banging. It's 2021. Let's get it together, community. That's all I can say about that. In other news, I was sad to report about this. Baby Chucky, the Grossmeister, the football coach, John Gruden, he was fired. Well, no, he wasn't fired. He quit because 10 years ago, he said that a nigga had big lips. Basically, he said a nigga had big lips, and he said he called Michael Sam a faggot in the email, so he got fired for it. So it's like, yeah, man, 10 years ago, he did that bullshit. He got fired for it. I think it's some bullshit. He said, what's the name? Damari Smith had big lips, which the nigga got big lips. I mean, I can see how they can say that's racist, though, but nigga had big lips. John Gruden, you know, he's a white man. He said he has big lips. I felt like it was just a joke, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You gotta be careful with everything you do nowadays. It was leaked in his old ESPN emails. Who leaked it? I don't know. Probably ESPN. But back when he worked for ESPN, he sent these type of emails out. He sent these emails out. I don't know who he sent them to, but he sent these emails out, and there was an email leak that was in it. He was on 100 million. God damn it. God damn it, that hurts me. He had $100 million contract, and it is coming to an end because he said a nigga had big lips. No, I'm not saying that he said the words, that nigga got big lips. No, he said a nigga had big lips. He didn't use the N-word. He just said that person who happened to be a nigga had big lips. So he lost his job. The Grossmeister. He was actually my favorite coach. Besides my boy for Mike Tomlin. Yeah, besides Mike Tomlin, he was actually my favorite coach in the league. But it's coming to an end. The Grossmeister is out in Las Vegas. Wow, I went to Vegas. Man, that's a hell of a stadium, boy. Man, I would love to go down there to Las Vegas and go and see them play the Cowboys or something, man. Man, I would love that. Just to go down there. I love Vegas. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love Vegas. If there's anywhere I would move besides Dallas, it would have to be Vegas, Orlando, or Vegas or Orlando. Vegas or Orlando, or the DMV. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I love the women. I love DMV women. I don't know what it is. I just got a thing for them. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. We did about 18, 19 minutes. It's one of our longer shows. Thank y'all for everybody who's listening in and support. We out!